Now it's time to press buttons and talk with Manky and ProZD.
Sure enough, don't remember the context of this.
I forgot.
I know last time we more than a week ago we were like, this will be weird when we come back, and have no idea what this means.
We had a long conversation after the session ended, like with James just like hanging out, and this was up the whole time, and it created kind of a weird mood.
A war wound.
Background. I hope they get better. I don't know what it's all about.
The day before the incident, Mr. Elg found himself in a fight.
Oh shit. Did he win?
He took a blow to the side of the head. No, he did not win, and ruptured his eardrum.
That's a loss. He ruptured his eardrum?
Knockout!
Ouch.
Then what on earth was the prescription he was given?
Eardrum medicine.
It was a cream that was to be applied topically inside his ear canal, not to be ingested.
Hey, I was right.
What?
Well, I tasted it though. It tastes pretty good. Most medicine tastes like pizza nowadays.
It's mentioned in the autopsy report if you read the fine print. They found traces of the medication in the victim's left ear.
Yes, here it is, in very, very fine print.
It seems Mr. L correctly applied some of his medication while he was at Tribulations.
Good job, Glenn.
Good job, Glenn. Therefore, it would be absurd to believe that he would have eaten his medication, although it does taste like pizza.
Did we imply that? I don't know why we're talking about him eating his medication. Ugh.
It seems that this medication is irrelevant to the case after all.
Well, it was gone, though. It was taken was the point. No. Nick!
Well, he didn't eat it, so there's no way it can be gone.
The only way medicine disappears is to eat it. Professor Poison taught you that, so if you don't think of something quick, it'll all be over. She's right. But I can't get away with any old weak objection. What should I do? Let's do a strong objection.
A strong, hard objection.
Only moments ago, Mr. Godot made the following statement. It seems Mr. L correctly applied some of his medication while he was at Tribulations. Phoenix Wright is better than I am, and I'm a big robot idiot.
I'm not a robot idiot.
If that's the case, then why was the medication not found at the scene of the crime, robot idiot?
But the medication in question was for topical use inside the ear canal.
Objection! Is that strong enough
for you? That was a strong objection.
That doesn't change the fact that it could not be found at the crime scene, which was the point I was making. Why did you assume? Whatever. However insignificant it may seem, it's a lawyer's duty to pursue the truth.
Objection! You know as well as I do that the medication is irrelevant. Ow. It hardly seems likely that a prescription drug would contain potassium cyanide.
Objection! It hardly seems likely that the coffee the waitress served would contain it either.
Unless they got potassium cyanide coffee.
Shit, that was on the menu. Oh god. The possibility is undeniable. What kind of restaurant is this?
That's enough. It's not a very good restaurant. Mr. Godot, is the detective the only witness the prosecution wishes to call?
Will
Mr. Godot,
old man or the French
Mr.
guy?
Robo.
I've got my own witness I'd like to call, sir.
Oh, Gumshoe's friend.
It's the old man who was there in the restaurant on the day of the murder.
You gotta do the fun voice.
I gotta do a fun voice.
Victor Kudo, the pigeon hater?
Very well. The matter of the disappearing medication seems little more than trivial at best. However, it wasn't explored at all in the previous trial, and that is something that bothers me very deeply.
Yay! Good job, Nick. I wasn't paying attention, but it looks like you're happy, so...
The court will adjourn for a 10-minute recess.
I was playing with Piranha Plant on my Switch.
After which we will hear the prosecution's next witness. I didn't claim my code, so I have to buy it.
Oh, did you miss the window?
No, I actually got it.
Okay, good.
Ha!
I'm waiting
What's
for my
a Piranha
email.
Plant? I suppose this means I'll just have to finish you off in my last 6 cups.
Court is adjourned for recess.
Oh, yeah.
Only Piranha Plant, only Rainbow Road,
Yeah.
Rainbow Cruise.
What's the craziest map there is?
I don't know. Rainbow
Piranha
Cruise is
Plant's a
pretty
crazy guy. That's his catchphrase he says in the game.
Phew, that was close.
Tell me about it. I nearly died in there.
Oh no, I meant my last match. That's my line, sir. No, it's my line. I think I really did die a little bit. I was 3-stalked by one of the Charlie Brown adults. Looks like we all nearly died in there. Apparently I did a different voice for Maggie Bird because people were saying to bring back the old voice. I didn't look up what it was. So this is it.
It's like higher.
Like, looks like we're all nearly
It's not. There's not like this at all. It's like it's almost like Maya, but like a little bit chirpier.
Chirpier Maya? I don't know. I remember doing a Bullwinkle-y kind of thing, so that's what you're stuck with for now.
I mean, I don't care.
I can't believe Detective Gumshoe. How could he betray us like that? Huh? He said he'd help me, but he totally set me up.
I don't think he meant to do that, Maggie. He was backed into a corner. I mean, the guy... Whoa, you want to do my line, Maggie? I mean, the guy's got to do his job, right?
It's okay. I know all about lies and betrayal. I've had them my whole life. But it really hurt this time. It felt like someone punched me hard in the stomach. I hate that guy. I don't ever want to see him again.
Or Gumshoe.
So the next witness is going to be that old guy from the park, right?
Yeah, Mr. Kudo. Lover of waitress outfits and projectile vitamins.
I bet he's gonna be really stubborn. I mean, he's pretty set in his ways, you know? Yeah, he's a big old grouch like Oscar. Are you gonna be able to handle him, Nick?
Yeah, I can take whatever he throws at me. Even those never-ending vitamins.
You should try some of them. They might help you in court.
What's the best one to try?
Vitamin O for objection.
Ooh.
It helps you object louder.
And you fart.
I took too much vitamin O. I'm sorry to everyone around
I'm sorry,
me.
it stinks really bad in here.
Court will now reconvene for the trial of Maggie Bird. Mr. Godo, your next witness, please.
The prosecution calls a lucky old-timer who caught the show over a cup of coffee. Will the witness please take the stand?
Did I win the showcase?
Name and occupation if you don't mind.
You don't win the showcase as soon as you get poked out.
I don't know. The name is Victor Kudo, born and bred in the land of the rising sun.
Where's the wheel?
Honor and duty are what make me. Mind you, I can be quite emotional at times, too.
We don't need to hear about that, Mr. Kudo. Just tell the court your occupation.
Where's Plinko? I want to play Plinko. My occupation?
Where do you think you are?
Ha! Listen, young'un, how much call do you think there is for kimono embroidery here?
Kimono embroidery?
That's what I do, or did back in Japan. I embroidered family crests on kimonos. My ancestors were embroidering kimonos before this country even existed.
Surprised they didn't be like, oh, I'm the leader of the kimono club here in Los Angeles.
The cosplay kimono club.
Everybody's wild about
LA.
kimonos in LA nowadays.
Wow, a real craftsman. They're a dying breed. Hey, maybe you could embroider my costume sometime.
Anyway, like I said, there's not much demand for that kind of thing here. So I had to take a job working the cash register at a burger joint, pretending to smile.
That burger joint would have been better off putting him in the kitchen.
Now then, witness, were you in the restaurant at the time of the incident? Oh yes, I was eating some seeds over a cup of Javachino. Seeds? What do you think these are, Those look like vitamins to me. I see.
So you saw everything that happened, Gramps.
Did I? Oh yes, I did. I saw it all.
Then please, tell the court. We're all ears.
Sure. I'll tell you every last detail.
He's really getting into this. What I witnessed by Victor Kudo.
The young man was reading the sports paper.
That's what you call it.
The serving girl brought him a Javachino, but she put something in it. The man took one sip of it, looked like he was in terrible pain, and then collapsed. That's the serving girl right there in the defendant's chair. I remember her well.
Well, that's not great.
Not at all. Mr. Kudo, she is not a serving girl. Please refer to her as a waitress. Ha! You're as bad as the rest of them. All these newfangled words. What's wrong with being PC, huh?
Newfangled. This guy, Chief.
I don't like this guy, Chief. All this talk of radios and glasses, it's wireless and spectacles, I tell you. Excuse me? Listen to me, everyone. Don't forget the old values. Don't let the good old days slip away. Well, I think it's time to begin the cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
I don't know the old values.
What are they?
Yes, Your Honor.
Was I supposed to remember them?
This guy's problematic.
Yeah, this guy is not gonna make it in 2019.
All right, he was reading the sports paper.
Okay, serving girl from Javachino.
Something in it.
Okay, the man took one sip of it, looked like he was in terrible pain, and then collapsed. That's the serving girl right there in the defendant's chair.
Try pressing this part.
Yeah. Well, you sure about that? You said, I remember her well in reference to the waitress. Did she have any particular features that you can identify her by?
Particular features? It's a disgrace, that's what it is.
Sorry?
You can see all the way up to her. You know, she's practically naked in that uniform.
Objection! So the particular feature you recognize about the waitress is her outfit? But anyone could wear such a uniform, even me.
No, as we've all established, only one person can wear one costume
Always
ever.
forget that rule.
Mr. Wright, please spare the court of any further mental anguish from that image.
Hey, Edgeworth was into it. Don't get all excited, Nick. You've got to keep yourself together.
Also, TMI, Nick.
I'm sorry, I guess I got a bit carried away about Edgeworth again.
Ha! There are other things I recognize about her, too.
He seems pretty sure of himself. What should I do? What do you commenters think I should do?
Let's wait here.
Yeah, so we're gonna wait for the entire 4 minutes for the episode to end, and whenever you vote,
we'll do that next time.
Whoops, I pressed the button.
Choose your own adventure.
Sure, you saw a waitress take the coffee over to the victim, but what matters is whether that waitress was Maggie Bird or not.
Quite right. Mr. Kudo, these are the features that you recognize about the defendant. I would ask you to add them to your testimony. Sure. There was a ribbon in her hair and her apron straps were loose. Let's look at her real quick.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Ribbon in her hair.
And
why don't we
go ahead and look through the evidence real quick?
Yeah, I want to make sure that we actually have it. We have something about the. Oh yeah, I guess we'll just click through.
All right.
So that's just the magazine clipping.
What is this?
This is a doodle. It says
MC
Bomber. Yeah, and then Mask is there. It's fun.
Okay, job listing.
Thrown away by an old man. Lunch special.
Tastes
Food
bad.
fucking sucks.
He's got a lot of debt. He's a mad bad
money.
dude. Oh, that's
this is
a
a scooter. Belongs to the Red Phoenix.
Belongs to the mad guy.
Glenn is dead. Rip in peace.
Poison.
Ouch.
Too many bananas.
Trespian floor plans. There it is.
There's a big X there. That's where the treasure is.
Okay, victim's lottery ticket.
Hey, I hope we win.
Wow, rich.
Actually, yes, $500,000. Shit.
Photo of the scene taken near the kitchen.
Oh, that guy looks like he's having a real bad time.
Yeah,
we'll cheer him up.
Coffee cup. The coffee contained potassium cyanide covered in the victim and Maggie's fingerprints. That's pretty bad. Worn by Maggie at the time of the incident. Had small pockets but big stains.
Okay.
Just like Little Hamster's Big Adventures.
Found in
Deadly,
her
powdery poison.
Pocket.
Okay. Victim's prescription bag. He got this from the doctor before going to Tribulations, and it's empty. So what is he saying here? There was a ribbon in her hair. Her apron straps were loose.
Only press this.
Yeah, we'll press it for now. You do seem to remember several details about her appearance. But what about the most crucial detail of all? Her face.
Ha! As if I wouldn't remember that.
Objection! The witness noticed the straps on the accused's apron. He's unlikely to make a mistake about her face.
That's right. I could even tell you the color of the ribbon in her hair. It was red.
So you see, there's nothing wrong with the witness's eyesight.
There's no doubt he remembers the waitress pretty well. What should I do? I get the feeling there's something more to this somehow. All right, guys, let us know. Actually, there's choices here. About the straps
or the back?
I think it'd be the straps, because he was very specific about that.
Go for it.
So let's see what he says. Mr. Kudo, you seem especially interested in straps. Why is that? You some kind of strap enthusiast?
What?
You love straps? The ribbon in her hair, the straps on her apron? What's the fascination?
Fascination?
Objection! People have all kinds of fetishes, tried. We don't need to embarrass the witness.
Oh, he's actually saying it. Jesus. Yeah. Wow.
I was going to go that direction, but they would.
Listen, you young upstarts. I haven't got some sick strap fetish. It's nothing like how Carl wraps around a victim. Nothing at all.
We've become fully in sync with the game now.
Is there any relevance to the witness's unusual love of straps, Mr. Wright?
Straps resemble snakes and cause. I was just curious as to why I was so fixated on the waitress's straps.
I said I haven't got a strap fetish. How many times do I have to repeat myself? Very well. Continue with your testimony, Mr. Kudo, and make it strapless.
Well, I guess it was the. I don't need to listen to this.
Close
your
eyes and trust in me.
This is terrible. This is the worst
It like synced up.
This is the worst thing that's ever happened to me. How long are you gonna talk? I know what to do. It was the other one. Jesus, I know what to do. Maybe our next episode we'll pick the other one and then we'll get it right.
But if we don't, we gotta read all that again.
I guess so. I can skip
Do you
it.
know how to play the game, Nick? I don't think you do. Let's go over it again.
Presenting evidence?
I don't know.